in Jammu. Chenab River broke into civilian areas in Gakhal as water level is rising. So, a monsoon fury all across North India, and the Yamuna River especially has crossed the danger mark in Delhi. Water is entering residential areas. Many families have been shifted to relief camps. Simultaneously, we see in other areas, in Jammu and Kashmir, in Punjab, Uttarakhand, severe floods have triggered a lot of flooding and rain. Heavy rain has wreaked havoc across North India, throwing life completely out of gear. Over the past few weeks, relentless downpours have triggered landslides, they've triggered flash floods, they've triggered widespread waterlogging. In fact, many people have been displaced, causing extensive damage to infrastructure, to agriculture, to livelihoods. On your screen, you can see the monsoon mayhem in New Delhi, in Akhnoor, Jammu, in Gurugram. All three places point towards how life has completely stopped. Okay, let's go straight across to my colleague who's joining us right now. We have Gursimran joining us live from Akhnoor. Yes, Gursimran, I'm coming across to you right now. We can see those pictures coming in from Akhnoor, Jammu, where there has been so much of rain, and you are standing there as well. And it looks pretty inundated, water up to the knees, Gursimran.
See, the water level is on continuous rise. We are reporting from the Gadkhal area where Chenab has broken into the civilian area and the entire area has been submerged. I'll request Ashu to move to that side of this very river so that he can show you that this entire area that you see from here to those houses, this used to be the civilian road that locals used to pass from. But now what has happened that the Chenab has broken into the civilian area and all these houses have been now submerged in the water. There are 40 civilians that have been trapped in the area. Now the aerial acquisition has also been made by the authorities so that the Indian Air Force and the Indian Army's aviation wing, they can swing into the action and they can save those lives. The level of the water is that we have to struggle even standing at this very place. I am taking the help of a local as I stand, and I'll request Ashu to come this way so that we can actually show you the level of the water, that when the water is hitting us here, the flow of the water can be seen, that this is a gusty water level that are flowing through even on the roads of the Gadkhal. I'm joined by one of the civilians. मुझे बताइए 40 लोग फंसे हैं, क्या अभी तक है, कौन लोग थे, कब गए और क्या हुआ?
शाम को गए थे, रात को पानी कम था इसलिए पार टप गए। 40 बंदे हैं तो उधर ही फंसे हुए हैं।
अब प्रशासन कह रहा है हवा से निकाला जाएगा,
पता नहीं अभी हवा से निकलेंगे या टुप्पों से निकलेंगे वो पता नहीं हमें।
तो अभी किश्ती तो नहीं जा सकती?
किश्ती नहीं जा सकती इधर।
So boats are not possible. Reason being that this entire area is now submerged and the flow of the Chenab is flowing 9 feet above its danger level. It has now entered the civilian areas, which is posing a major threat to the civilian population here in the Gadkhal, because this area has seen the brunt of the rising water levels in the past, also on 24th, 26th, and now once again as we speak, these visuals that Ashu is showing you, that not only it's the civilians that have been trapped, but also you will see that the cattle has also been trapped here. Now some of the houses are on the verge of getting collapsed. It is any minute from now that these houses will collapse. And we speak of the death and destruction that has been caused by the floods, landslides, cloudburst in the Jammu region. It is now 131 is the death toll that is now, because 2 more deaths have been reported from the Sundarbani area of the Rajouri, and here the water levels are actually rising with each passing minute. Every minute more than a couple of feet water level is rising in the low-lying areas, which is making it really very difficult, because Chenab is not flowing on its traditional route, but it has breached into the civilian areas. We are told that for this area the requisition for the NDRF, SDRF has already been approved. The teams are on their way, but also an additional requisition of the Indian Air Force choppers have been placed by the divisional administration so that these 40 peoples that are still stranded in this very area, they can be evacuated at an earliest.
That is right. And you know where you are, we have seen a very dangerous situation play out where many people have been swept away due to flash floods in the Akhnoor area. Gursimran, please stay safe. Please stay safe. I really want to go ahead to Shambhavi right now. Shambhavi, you are at Lohapur near Yamuna in Delhi. And it's very important for our viewers to understand that the Yamuna River has crossed the danger mark, which means that water is now entering residential colonies. Shambhavi.
Absolutely, the Loha Pool has now been shut off for all kinds of traffic. They're being diverted toward the Geeta Colony Pool. We are here at the Yamuna Bazaar. As you can see, the water level has risen dangerously till yesterday. It is very important to point out till yesterday we were able to come down up till here. But now the water will come up to our head levels if we step below the stair. Boats are actually being run and used for every day. There were a lot of people who were still swimming in this water. You can see camps have been set up after the people have been evacuated from the low-lying riverbed area. And as of morning, the level has risen to 206.9 meters, and the level of water is well above both the points. The danger level, that is 205.33 meters, and the evacuation level, which starts around 206 meters. The level has officially crossed both. You can see that the water has risen dangerously now. To understand the depth of the water, if somebody stands here of an average height, let's just say 5'10", the water will reach up to their heads. A lot of kids were swimming till now. You can see boats are being run for everyday purpose. There has been a camp set up of tents and all, and we'll also show you around if the boat person is going to take us to show around and take us till there, if that's possible. Till then, it is also, but they are saying that it is very dangerous to go and ride the boat right now. But we are going to give you a fair idea of the submerging level of how the buildings and the houses that were here in the low level area. There's also a lot of structures which are almost more than partially submerged. And this is after the Hatnikund barrage was released. The flood level has risen because once the flows from there is released, that is what triggered the risen level of water in Yamuna, and that is what decides till what level the Yamuna is going to rise after the Hatnikund barrage flows is released. And now that the range of the flow was around 3.3 lakh cusecs, and because of that, the effect of that water flow comes. You can see the effect around 36 to 50 hours later. And if this persists, if the flow persists, this level will likely rise. And if the rain persists, this level is likely to go above the dangerous levels, even more dangerous. And this is the current situation at Yamuna Bazaar. People have been evacuated from the low-level riverbed areas. Boats are being run, and the situation does not look very good. Back to you.
All right. I'll come back to you. Yamuna Bazaar, New Delhi, that's where Shambhavi is. Akil, let's go to Akil now. Akil, every year, same problem in Gurugram. You're in Gurugram. One heavy shower, it takes only one heavy shower for roads to absolutely drown. Massive traffic, cars stranded. But this time, it looks like the situation is quite bad, Akil. What is happening in Gurugram?
Well, Shivangi, if you see what we have been seeing, that due to the incessant rainfall, not only in the Gurugram, apart from that, if you see the entire Delhi NCR region, including Noida, including Faridabad, including the national capital Delhi, so it was submerged due to the heavy rainfall. But if you see that today, the condition on the Gurugram road is pretty normal because the rain has stopped. Here you can see that behind me the traffic vehicular movement is pretty normal at this point in time. But what we have witnessed that on Monday afternoon, when incessant rainfall continued, and after that what we have seen that over 100 millimeter rainfall has continued. After that there was a long traffic snarls on Gurugram roads, and after that what we have seen that several companies, multinational companies have gone on the work from home mode on Tuesday itself. So today, if you see, the traffic seems pretty normal on Gurugram road. Apart from that, if you see earlier what we have seen from that, from three different barrages, which include from the Yamunanagar Hatnikund barrage, over 154,000 cusecs of water was released. And if you talk about the Okla barrage, what we have got the information from the senior authorities that over 75,600 cubic water was released, and from Ghazipur also what we have seen that over 69,000 cubics of water was released. So even the rainfall continues to pour in. Apart from that, what we have been seeing that the water level mark has already crossed the danger mark, which was basically 205.3. And right now the information that we have received from the Shadra district administration earlier, the Shadra district administration, the DM has said that the vehicular movement on the old railway station bridge will be closed, and after that what we have got to see that the level has increased and it has risen to 205.8, and after that it has been closed. So right now the condition seems pretty normal in Gurugram because the traffic movement behind me, because if you see over here, has come to a normal level.
All right. I want to go straight across to my colleague Soumya. Soumya is in Mayur Vihar. Mayur Vihar, the exact place where flood relief camps have been set up as Yamuna's crossed the danger level. And to get our viewers more updates on that, I want to go to Soumya. Yes, Soumya, what is happening there?
Yes, well, Shivangi is correctly mentioned by both my colleagues, Shambhavi and Akhil, that due to Yamuna crossing the danger level mark yesterday, families in hundreds were displaced and they were forced to leave their houses in the Yamuna floodplains where they.
All right. I'm going to go across to you. Soumya, we'll fix that for you and come across to you. So New Delhi, Akhnur, Jammu, Gurugram, all three places, severe floods have triggered. Torrential monsoon rains have also triggered and wreaked havoc across northern India, throwing life absolutely out of gear in Himachal Pradesh, in Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, Uttarakhand, New Delhi. Over the past few weeks, downpours have triggered landslides, flash floods, widespread waterlogging. Many lives have been lost, viewers. That is a sad part. Many people, thousands of people have been displaced. Extensive damage to infrastructure, to agriculture and livelihoods. We'll come back to reporters. Our reporters are bravely reporting for you to show you the ground situation. Let's move ahead right now.